Hi, everybody, and welcome to the call. My name is Shelley Whitmarsh-Beal, and I am the Vice President of Training and Field Development here at WineShop at Home. So, what that means is I'm here to support you out there, all the wine consultants, and help them. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to share a little bit of information with you about our business and becoming an independent wine consultant with us. And I have invited Alex Reble, our winemaker, to join me and help me out today. Hello, Alex.
Hey everyone.
So we have some slides we're going to go through. And so if you have any questions, go ahead and put those in the chat and we will get started. All right. So who are we? So Wine Shop was founded in 1999. It actually initially was a .com, like wineshopathome.com, and you would order wine and would get sent to you. So it transitioned into a direct sales company. And our winery now produces award-winning exclusive artisan wines across 50 brands that are marketed throughout our community of independent wine consultants across 40 different states. We represent a whole new generation of direct selling, offering a unique in-home consumer experience and unparalleled, exciting business opportunity, which we're going to share more with you today. So you can see there's little pictures over here. This is Stan Frederick. He's our chairman and CEO of the Wine Shop at Home division here. But we have recently, and we'll talk about this here right now, have some exciting news. We started a new chapter with Wine Shop at Home. We're now a part of WGS Sellers. So this is just like a month old at this time. So we are partnered with them and other wineries to bring you some cool new things. So of course we have our own brands of wine, our over 50 brands, but this means it has opened up to add more brands that you are available to go out there and market. So some examples of that are the Yellowstone TV franchise. We have a label 1883. Tim McGraw is actually a partner in the WGS Sellers as well. We have the John Wayne family for the John Wayne Cancer Foundation. Our John Wayne wines will actually be released in August. We just released Barry Manilow wine. So if you're a Manilow out there, you may appreciate this. So we have a line of Barry Manilow wines, and that gives back to the Manilow Music Project. We have a Marilyn Monroe line coming out here this summer to end of the summer. We also have NFL, NHL, team franchises, universities, Greek organizations, and a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be rolling out. So like I said, we just started this partnership last month. So we're slowly rolling things out to our consultants. And we also will have a whole new line of merch. So accessories and things like that, you're able to go out there and show off. So it's an exciting time for us here at Wine Shop at Home. And we are I'm happy that you are now taking a look at us. So now I'm going to have Alex. Alex, you want to introduce yourself and talk a little bit about who you are?
Yeah. So I've been working in the US for more than 25 years now, and I worked at different appellations up in Oregon, in Napa and Sonoma, and I've been the winemaker for Wine Shop at Home for the past 13 years. And so what's important to know is that we are not shy in developing all sorts of style of wine. It could be dry red, it could be white, sweet, all sorts of sparkling, dessert wine. There is no real style that we didn't tackle in the past, and all my career and all my work that I've done before allowed me to actually learn and understand how those wines are made. So I'm happy to share that with all of you. So
Awesome. Thanks, Alex. And you want to talk a little bit more about all the different kind of wines we have?
mhm.
To do that.
so so what happened is that we are sourcing our wine, and now, as Shelley mentioned, that we are part of even a larger uh, selection of vineyards and wine. We are able to source wine from different areas, even in the world sometimes. We haven't been, I have to be totally honest, we haven't been doing that recently because of all the, starting with the pandemic and everything has to do with the exchange of goods, in between countries. So that has been a challenge, but we didn't lose track of what amazing availabilities are coming from different countries. But right now we are focusing on the US and California in particular. And you can see some of our brand on the side there. But we have the ability to make wine that some of them are even gluten-free, low alcohol, sustainably grown. Some of them are grown, in a vineyard in organic fashion. So there is all sorts of amazing taste and style to discover when you are joining Wine Shop at Home.
And another great thing about our wines is we like to have a price point for everybody. So we have wines in the teens, and then going all the way up, our top level wine will be around $85. So some of those new Yellowstone wines we were talking about, we're doing an introductory price. So you're able to actually get those at a lower price right now, just during the introduction. But we are going to basically have a large, I guess, array of different price points for everybody, which I like, in addition to all the different types of wine. So we like to have something for everybody. So that's super exciting as well. Alex, you want to talk a little bit more about the awards?
Yes. So over the years, we entered some competition. What's important to understand is that usually the traditional way of selling wine is that you are going to see distributors, to see sommeliers, to see a restaurateur, wine buyer, and you propose your wine. And if there is room in their restaurant menu or on their shelves, then they will buy your wine. The way Wine Shop at Home works is that we are direct to consumer. And so what it means is that we don't necessarily have anybody in between with that style of business that can propose our wine to the consumer. We are doing it. And so one way of doing that is to propose wine to different competition. And those people are tasting our wine totally blind, meaning that they have no idea what the only thing they know is if it's a dry red or a sweet red, but that's it. They don't know anything else. They don't know any appellation, the alcohol content, or whatever. So the fact that we were able to accumulate that many awards over the year can tell you that we go through a very, very serious selection on the quality of our wine. And some of our consultants that are present live today can attest to that. Some of them even, I've seen recently, someone opened a bottle of Tanat that we did a few years back that was also awarded. And those wines stand the test of time. So I'm really, really pleased that we are making award-winning wine that are also here to be present in your cellar, on your table, so you can share that with your friends.
So we're going for what, 500 awards, right? That's your next milestone.
That will be a great great achievement. Yes.
That's exciting. Actually, keep a little ticker on the front part of the website so you can always see that as well. Love it. All right, we'll talk a little bit about these event notes here. So you'll hear us a lot talk tonight or today a lot about you don't really need to know a lot of things. We're here to give you the information that you need, the tools you need, and this is one of the tools. So this is what we call event note. These are posted on your website under each wine. So if you go to wineshopathome.com, or the person that invited you to their website, under each wine, you'll see you can download the event note. But these are also included in our wine tasting samplers. And on the next page, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the tasting experience. But this is pretty cool because it gives you all the information about the wines. There's winemaker notes, how sweet or dry it is, has the little icons there like Alex talked about, the sugar-free, vegan, gluten-free, whatever that might be. Gives you some ideas of pairings to use, and then some fun facts as well. And on the back of that, there is actually a recipe. So these are for your host to keep or reference, of course, if they have the wines, any of your customers are able to reference them like I talked about, or access them on your website. And then on the back of the wines, there's actually a QR code. So they can scan the QR code to learn a little bit more about the wines, and they're able to get that information. So you can share that as well. So this is a great tool. So when you're doing the wine tastings, you don't have to know everything. You just have to read these. You can pass them along. You can have other people read them at the tastings. And they're just kind of a cool thing that we have that is really unique, I think, too, when talking about the wines. So Alex works hard to create these brand notes. Do you want to say something, Alex? Sorry, hon.
Yeah, just imagine that you get your passport, driving license, and ID card, all in the same document. That exactly what that document is. There is everything you need to know about the wine. And in particular, since I grew up in France, for me, wine and food goes very well together. All sorts of pairing that are very interesting. That could be finger food for a party. That could be a full, a recipe like that, a main course. So all sorts of fun little details that you're going to be able to share with your customers and your friends.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about the wine tasting experience. So we're going to go over some different ways you can actually work your business, and then we'll do a little recap as well. So our tastings are basically the way that you take and you bring people together. So you have a wine tasting host, and it's really not just about tasting the wines, it's about that experience and the social part of it as well. Usually people will thank you for doing the tasting and said, "Hey, I didn't think I was going to come, and I'm so glad I did because this was so fantastic and fun." So it's a great way to really bring Napa into your home and the wine tasting experience. Not everybody has access all over the country to just pop into a winery. So this is a great way to actually bring the wine to them. So your host will purchase a 6-bottle tasting sampler at $69.95. It does include shipping, which is awesome, but the total retail value of that is over $150. Going into June, July, and August, we're offering a 7th bottle in the samplers, which will bring the retail value of that over $200. I think 223 is the number off the top of my head. So it's pretty awesome. So the value is great. To me, this is really the first perk that your host gets. And the wine is going to be shared with all of her guests that are at the wine tasting. And you, as a wine consultant, you just read those vent notes and you walk them through it. There's multiple different ways that you can actually host wine tastings or have people host wine tastings for you, from corporate, virtual, etc. So lots of different, you're not just stuck in the in-home tasting. So the virtual experience is cool because if you are somebody that has friends in a different part of the country, you're able to do a wine tasting that as well. So our director of marketing threw a video in here, and I'm going to play this for you. It's just 30 seconds, but this gives you an idea of a virtual experience. This was super popular, of course, during COVID, but also this is something that people can do themselves, obviously, just, the person wants to host a tasting, or sometimes corporations will do a virtual experience with their team. So I'm just going to show this to you really quick. Let me know if you can't hear it. You should be able to, though.
Hold up.
So just kind of fun, so you can see how you can bring that opportunity into people's homes, of course, in the virtual experience, and they can invite people all over the country. So let's talk a little bit about Wine Club as well. So this is great. This is one of our subscription programs. So people are able to choose a 2 or 4 bottle wine club, and that wine club will get shipped to them automatically every month. If they want to pause a month, they absolutely can. So they're able to pick, red, white, sweet, dry, or a combo of each. So whatever they love to have. And this is cool because it's just a reoccurring charge that will go on to your account every single month, and you're rewarded with a commission. So love it. We are working on adding some extra perks for our wine club members, which we should be announcing here by the end of the summer. So this is pretty awesome. They're able to get this and see and taste the wines and have really kind of explore different wines that come to them. So they don't get to pick what they want specifically, like a certain label like the dust, but they're be able to choose basically what their favorite, tasting profile is, and be able to explore those wines. We also have a give back program. This is called America's Mighty Warriors. We have actually raised almost $1 million for this program. We have specific wines called our Glory Cellars wines. Every bottle that is sold, $2 goes to the America's Mighty Warriors Foundation, but also people can donate as well. So this helps veterans and Gold Star families. We have a lot more information on our website about this. We have some wonderful videos on our YouTube that you can learn a little bit more about AMW and get to know a little bit about them. And this is super close to our heart. Our CEO and President Stan Frederick actually sits on their board as well. So lots of great things that we're doing with AMW. Let's talk about our community, right? So, like I said, we have a group of independent wine consultants all over the country. People choose to work multiple different ways, from just kind of a side thing, part-time, to full-time career time. So it's totally up to you how you work your business, which is pretty awesome. There's a couple pictures from some of our meetings and conventions. So really have a conversation with the person that invited you today about why they're a part of WineShop, how long they've been a part of WineShop. We have consultants that have been here 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years. So that's pretty awesome to see as well. So you might hear the cliche, we're really like family, but we are like family. So this is your wine family. And it's just a really awesome experience to be a part of. It's a great community to be a part of. Everybody is very helpful, supportive, of course, from the corporate team down to the consultants, and anybody will help anybody. Sorry. So it's fantastic. So let's just kind of do a bullet point of ways you can work your wine business. Touch a little bit about the in-home guided wine tasting experience and virtual tastings. You can, of course, do Facebook tastings, go live on Facebook, just even talking about the wine. It's a consumable product, so that's important to note, because you are going to get reorder business if you work that right and follow up with your customers. You don't want them going to the store down the street to get their wine. You want them to get it from you. You can do, of course, then that one-to-one reorder business, corporate events like I talked about. So that could be a virtual event. That could be an in-person event. Sometimes corporations will buy cases of wine and you just go and you talk about the wine to the group as well. So lots of opportunity there. Wine club memberships, which I touched on. We also have a sip and save subscription. So we have a variety of different wines that we refer to as probably our evergreen wines. So our sparklings, the glory wines, a couple other wines, our table wines. So if people just know they love it, they can sign up, think of Amazon, subscribe and save, and they can have it shipped to them every single month, or every other month, or every 3 months. It's totally up to them to get their favorites directly to their door. We do have new wine releases every month, which also makes us unique as well. So that's nice. It could be 1 new wine up to 4 new wines every single month, just kind of depending on what we're producing. Talked a little bit about the Raise Your Glass already, an AMW program. But we also have a referral rewards program. So what I want you to think of is when somebody hosts a wine tasting and there's orders that are placed, right? And those are connected to the host. That host can earn a bottle for 30% off for every single order that is placed. You as consultants have your own special referral reward code as well. So you can just share that. Let's say your mother wants to purchase something, you can share that link. And if she orders, then you're going to earn referral bottles as well. So lots of opportunity there. But this is also available to your customers. So the host will get the most, right? Because usually you have a lot of people in one setting that are going to be ordering. But if your best friend loves a wine and they just want to share it with another friend, they can share their own personal referral link. Everybody automatically gets one when they sign up for an account on your website, and they can share that. So that friend orders, that person gets a 30% off bottle, and you in turn get the commission, right? Which is important, right? So those will in turn be your customers as well. So I like to show this because this just gives you an idea of all the different ways you can work your business. There is not one right way. I would say the most popular way, of course, is the in-home guided wine tastings, but you have opportunity to choose kind of your path. Talk to the person that invited you to learn a little bit more about WineShop, and talk about the different opportunities that you have in order to promote your wine business. All right. So some commonly asked questions that we get: how much time does it take? This is definitely a business of flexibility that works around your life, and I hope I've talked about that a little bit today, so you got that point. Again, choose it side, part-time, full-time, career time, up to you. In terms of support, you don't need any wine experience, which we talked about as well. We give you the tools. We also have weekly training and easy videos to follow. So we have a whole video library in the back office. And of course, you get guidance from your peers, leaders, sponsor, and help from other IWs, from our IWC care team. And then Alex, how do you like to help our consultants?
I just want to really strongly, stay a minute on that point, that you are part of a group, a tight group of people, and the staff is here to help you, but you're also part of a group, of already established consultant, because if you succeed, everybody's succeeding. We are able to to bring more prizes, more great wine to everyone. So it's really a group effort, and so I'm really trying to emphasize that point with you guys. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex actually does calls every single month with our new consultants as well to help educate you a little bit on how he works the wine and gives you information on the
Yeah,
menus have and on the
yeah,
wine. So he's definitely
yeah.
a resource.
The the whole idea is to demystify, what wine is, because it could be a little bit daunting, to talk in front of stranger about a topic that you may not know, too much about. And so we start with very, basic knowledge, kind of a 101 class, and we go over some of the most usual questions that you will get. From your customer or at the tasting, and we can go from there. We can go very, very technical, or we can keep it as simple as possible, so you get a good understanding, and in return you're able to stand with the knowledge that will allow you to be to carefully approach your tasting, and being able to share that information with your customers. So yes, I'm very happy to help, and please reach out to us.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, Alex. All right, so some other questions we get. Why wine shop? It's a very colorful picture. Just match the dust label. I love that label. So we have fun, of course, around here, and we've been doing this for over 25 years. So we have that experience. So you have the Alex is the wine side of the business. I help a little bit more with the business side of the business. So together we're a great team to be able to help you. We offer wines in every taste profile, like I talked about, in a wide collection of brands, including celebrity and charitable program labels. We believe wine should be demystified, democratized, and enjoyed by all who want to, right? So we love only restrictions, you got to be over 21, absolutely. Alex and all of his experience of 25 years, which he shared a little bit with you. You can earn over $600 in rewards with our Smart Start program. This is for all new wine consultants. So we have a training and milestone program to help you get launched in your business, and we reward you with wine bucks, and you can purchase wine, stemware, accessories, whatever you would like. So we have programs for our consultants as well. Access to our virtual tasting platform with mobile checkout and interactive ordering experience. Our website is hosted by Shopify, which everybody probably is familiar with right now. So it helps have a smooth, fast, and easy ordering experience. You do not have to collect orders, go home and put them in. We're going to help your customers at the tasting input those orders. And then, of course, you have your own personal website that people are able to refer to. You can earn dream vacations and IWC exclusive perks. So at the end of this month, end of the summer, we are having an event in Nashville, Tennessee. And I have a little slide to show you that. And we'll be announcing where our 2026 dream vacation is. We have consultants that are getting ready to go on an Alaska cruise in a couple weeks. We had a group that came back from Cabo last year. So we like to mix it up with different types of destinations. We've been to Vienna, all over the world. No inventory to carry or no quotas. And I think this is super important because you're not going to have a mini wine cellar underneath your house, right? Everything is directly ordered on your website. You get that commission, and then that wine is shipped directly to your customers, which is awesome. And you do not have to do a certain amount every month in order to stay active. If you choose not to build a team, you don't have to, but it's, I think, one of the more fun parts of the business, and having people that have like-mindedness and are excited about the wine experience working with you. And of course, income. So let's talk about money. How do you earn money? So you can actually earn 6 different ways. Of course, by sharing wine with others and building team of other IWCs if you choose to. We have a personal sales commission base that gets paid to you weekly. You can get paid via direct deposit or PayPal. But you can earn up to 40% of monthly bonuses if you like to. So there is a bonus tier structure that we look at on a monthly basis. And so again, you can earn up to 40%. You can also earn a special bonus for a new customer. So it's almost like adding an extra 10% to your paycheck. So this is pretty cool. And as a new wine consultant, probably most of your customers are going to be new. If you choose to recruit, there is a team and enroller bonus commission as well. And as you get into the higher ranks of the compensation plan, we have a leadership bonus pool. So basically, they have shares in the company, and they earn a bonus every month based on that based on what's in the leadership bonus pool that month. We also have level up bonuses. So there's 10 different levels to our compensation plan. And every time you level up for the first time, you actually are rewarded with either wine bucks or cash. And then we also have a little swag that we send you as well. So lots of ways to earn on our compensation plan. All right, so let's talk about how you get started. So you can sign up directly with the wine consultant that invited you. Just go directly to their website. You can hit join and it will walk you through the sign up process. If you do not have a consultant, you can go to wineshop.home.com, click become a consultant. There's a form and I'll get sent that and match you up with somebody. I'll also give you my information too at the end, so you can even reach out to me directly and I can find somebody in your area to connect you with. There's a consultant membership fee, like an access fee. It's $19.95 a month. So this is your only real commitment in terms of monetary going out of your pocket every single month, but you should be able to make that up with the commission you're earning on your wine tastings. And if you decide just to go for it and sign up for the year, you actually get a little savings as well. And this gives you access to your website, training, everything you need to operate your business. You also can choose to add on an essentials pack. And I do recommend this because this gives you the basic tools to help you with your first tastings. In terms of posi pours, these are things that control the pour, some drop stops, a wine opener, things like that. There is a wine tasting guide, and this is a step-by-step guide to help guide you through the wine tasting, but you can also download that as well. You can, of course, choose to sign up for Wine Club. I do recommend signing up for Wine Club, even if it's just the 2-bottle wine club, because this gets you familiar with the wines. You get to taste them, get to experience them, and experience them like your customers would. Then you can also order these fun little, I love these little glasses, and it's for 12, it's $29.99, so you can even bring those to the tastings. So super fun. All right, let's talk about Nashville because I mentioned it. So in August 8th through the 10th, we are going to be in Nashville for our national meeting. So you are definitely invited to join us. More information can be received, of course, from the person that invited you to check us out tonight. So we would love to have you there to be a part of Wine Nation and experience our national meeting in Nashville. All right, and with that, this is my information here. Again, it's Shelley Whitmarsh-Beal. Feel free to find me on Facebook. You can send me a message there, or you can email me at shelley@wineshop.home.com. And I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Sometimes people find us just kind of perusing through the internet, or they land on our YouTube page and find this video. So please reach out and I'll be able to help connect you with somebody. So Alex, anything else you want to share?
No, I think there was a lot of information, but it's a lot of exciting information for someone who wants to join us. So I welcome in advance everyone. And like I said, very, very happy to help you guys out with any wine question you may have. And so welcome to Wine Shop at Home.
Yep. So we hope that you join us. You can go on and get started today. And again, if you have any questions, Alex and I are here for you, along with the person that invited you to take a listen today. So with that, everybody have a great day. Thanks, Alex, for joining and helping out. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.